Hello, my name is Armina, and today I'm going to record a very important deck reading because you're about to pick a deck, not just a card. And the question is, should I leave or should I stay? Because sometimes it's hard for us to tell whether there is a potential in the relationship or it's not here and you have to leave because everything that you could learn you have already learned, and now you just have to accept that it's all over. Or maybe it's not. So let's find out. And please bear in mind that it's just a general reading, so if it resonates with you, then it's okay. But if it doesn't resonate, well, it's not a personal reading. So yeah, just don't take it too seriously. Okay, so assuming that you have picked the deck, let's begin the first one. It's you. It's your partner. Your feelings for him. His feelings for you. Your thoughts about him. His thoughts about you. Is there a potential? And what will happen with you if you stay and if you leave? Let's find out. So, it's you. I feel like you aren't really sure whether you have to be with this person or not, and there are some conflict situations, or maybe they're in different regions, maybe you have two different backgrounds, and they bring warmth and happiness to your relationship. They are very sincere. So your feelings, it's like maybe you used to be delusional, but now you're not, and you can see everything clearly. And as for their feelings, well, they have been working on your relationship, putting a lot of effort in it, but it's like they aren't really happy with the result. I mean, there is a result, but it's just something that they didn't expect. Okay, so your thoughts about them. You think like they are a generous person and they help you a lot, or maybe it's you who helps them a lot and you like it, just because you're a kind person. And their feelings, I feel like they may be thinking about another woman as well, because they're free ones and it can be a love triangle. So the thing is, they are not sure who they want to be with yet, but they want to be close to both of you at the same time. Well, if it's not a love triangle, because for some of you it's not, then it may mean that they have been doing something with you together. I mean, something like building a home, creating a fundament for something. But again, the card is reversed, so something went wrong, and they're thinking how they can fix it. So, is there a potential in this relationship? I feel like, yeah. You have been through a lot. Maybe it's both of you, I mean, your relationship, or it's just you. You have learned a lot from your past, and now you're ready to move on. It's either the fact that you can give them a second chance, or it may also signify that you can accept the fact that it's over and that you have learned as many things as possible, and this is a lesson that you don't have to repeat. So let's find out if you stay and if you leave. I think that you will find your happiness far away from this person, because if you stay, you will be fighting and there will be a lot of emotions, a lot of negativity. And if you leave them, believe me or not, you will be happy. Your dreams will be fulfilled and you will feel free and happy again. I don't feel like you need this person. It's more like they need you, especially when we have this card, the Six of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, you could give them another chance, but in this case, this card means that, well, you're ready to move on and find your happiness without them. Absolutely. So, that's what the cards are telling me. You should leave them. But again, don't be very upset because it's just a general reading. I hope that it resonates with you, and it's always difficult to bring sad messages. But again, if it resonates with you, then I can see your happy future without this person. So for those who have picked this deck, let's see. So this card will represent yourself and your partner. Your feelings for him, his feelings for you, your thoughts about him, and his thoughts about you. Is there a potential that will happen if you stay, and that is the outcome if you leave? I feel like it's going to be an interesting reading, so let's find out the truth. Wow, so you are a very active woman. Perhaps you are extroverted, and when you enter the room, everyone else notices the way you shine, you know? So you are very active, maybe passionate, and in a good way. He is a person who is also either very active and passionate, or a person who isn't afraid to tell everyone the truth, even when it hurts. So they may break someone's heart by just saying something, and they don't let other people think too much of themselves. They're pretty grounded, I would say. So yeah, that's the kind of person you're asking about. Your feelings for him. I feel like they are not the perfect person for you, at least to build a house with. These are your feelings. It's like, I'm not saying that they are bad for you, but when it comes to practical things, you feel like it's not the one. Maybe they are not very responsible, or you cannot imagine your future with them as a family. And his feelings. So I'm not really sure what his feelings are, but he is actively hiding them, so he doesn't want you to know what he feels about you. Or this card can also signify another woman, so there might be a love triangle, so he may be hiding another woman and he may just not be telling you about her. Let's see about your thoughts. So you think like this person is very active, and that he is in general a nice person, maybe generous, that he is mature, and his thoughts about you. Wow, so he thinks that you are the empress, that you care about others deeply, and I feel like he really likes it. I may also say that you are more important for him than he is for you, because we have only major arcana cards here and only minor arcana cards here. I'm not saying whether it's a good thing or not, but for now it is what it is. So let's see the potential. Does your relationship have potential? Wow, yeah, absolutely. It is the card of mutual attraction. It is the card of friendship and love. So you guys, you have it all. So let's see whether you should stay or leave. And I hope that the cards will tell you stay, because from what I've seen here, it's like you're very similar because we have fire energy here, and you're the Queen of Wands and he is the King of Wands. At least it is how you see him. So let's see, should you stay or should you leave? Interesting. So I would say, if you stay with them, just don't expect too much, because it may be okay for you to be with them right now, but this happiness may go away somewhere. But there is a big potential, a very nice potential for two people who are in love. But if you leave them, I feel like you have an admirer, a secret admirer maybe, or what I'm saying is this person shouldn't be the only option for you, because, well, there is a nice potential here. But if something goes wrong, don't forget that there are a lot of different people, and someone is definitely going to fall in love with you if you leave this person. Because in order to make space for something new, you have to get rid of something old. It doesn't usually work like this, but it's easier to think about it this way. Unless you want to balance two people at once, which is not good. But anyway, so should you leave them or should you stay with them? I can see that it's good for you either way. I mean, this card is reversed, but it's a Sun card, come on, it's always good. And this is the Queen of Cups. So maybe I should pick two more cards just to clarify. What will happen if you go, if you walk away, and if you stay? So for now, I feel like it would be better for you to stay with them, unless you want to break their heart. But again, if it's unhealthy, if it's toxic for you, then just go. I don't feel like it is this way, but just be careful. And I also want to use a clarifier. I mean, there are feelings the High Priestess for you. It may signify that there is a deep connection between the two of you, but it may also mean that they are hiding their feelings, or that there is another person in the relationship, the third one, the third wheel. So let's find out, you know? No, I feel like this person is just too bored to show their emotions. Yeah, I don't feel like there is another person for them right now. So, yeah, you guys have it all. And if you walk away, you will break his heart. But I feel like yours will heal much more easily, and you will be able to find new love soon if you leave them. But if you stay, I feel like everything's going to be very okay with this person. So that's it. You're lucky, guys. You can either stay or leave them, and either way it will be okay for you. And for those of you who picked this deck, the last one, but it doesn't mean that it's less important or something. Let's find out. So this card will represent you, your partner. Whoa, two cards. Okay, anyway. Your feelings, his feelings, your thoughts about him, and his thoughts about you. Is there a potential? Should you stay or should you walk away? Okay, so it's you. I feel like you're very smart and very active, and you're highly intellectual, and you like different kinds of conversations. You must be good at debating and stuff like that. The person you're asking about, it's very hard to seduce him because he is the kind of person who is resistible to the things that the devil can do. So, yeah, he is resistible to lust, to passion, to desire, and to some sins. Let's find out. Ah, I forgot, there was another card. And yeah, this person is also a knight, so we have two knights here. And he may be very slow. I mean, he moves very slowly, so it's not because he isn't interested in you or something. We don't know for now. But it's just the way he is. He is very responsible, and you can rely on him completely. He isn't going to let you down. So, your feelings and his feelings. Interesting. We had the same card for feelings, for his feelings, two spreads ago. Funny, yeah? So, as for your feelings, I feel like you want something not very traditional with this person. So, you aren't really thinking about marriage or something. Or maybe you feel like this person is telling you what to do quite a lot and you don't really like it in them. They're trying to guide you and it's kind of irritating. As for them, they have been working on your relationship, put some their effort in it, and there are some results, but for some reasons they didn't expect that kind of results. Okay, I'm not saying that it's bad or good, it's just the way it is. So, as for your faults and for his faults, it's kind of unexpected. So, as for your faults, you are thinking that you may share your love with this person, and they are thinking that, well, it's okay to take this risk. So I feel like it's just the beginning of something. Also, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. I would say that it's something developing, and even if you have known this person for a lot of time, there is something new coming into your relationship. So, as for the potential, wow. So, it's something very sharp, very intellectual, and very true. So, I would say that if it's not about love, so for example, if you're co-workers or just friends, then you can have really deep conversations with this person. But I'm not sure whether there is a potential for love, but there is definitely a potential for deep conversations, for something highly intellectual. And I feel like you will enjoy communication with this person. You're very smart, and I feel like they also have a lot of things to talk about. Should you stay or leave? So we have the Seven of Cups reversed and the Seven of Pentacles. I like how the cards pop out today. So if you stay, if you decide to stay, you will have to say goodbye to some of your illusions. I feel like you have been together, but not as a couple, maybe just as friends. And then I'm not really sure why you're asking this question, but anyway, I mean, you can ask this for someone you're not dating. But the cards just popped out this way, so I feel like most of you aren't even dating, but there is a potential for friendship. Say goodbye to all of your illusions that are about love, because you have been thinking about love, but this person, yes, they're ready to start something new with you, but there is no love yet, at least. I mean, something else can happen in the future, but right now they don't seem to love you. And if you leave them, then you will just be feeling like everything was in vain, and you will be kind of depressed and very sad because of it. So the feeling that I'm getting is you can be friends with this person, and it will be totally okay if you accept the fact that it's okay to be just friends and nothing more, at least for now. And if you leave them, I feel like you have already done something to make them trust you, maybe, or to become a little bit closer. And if you just walk away right now, it will feel like, so what was it all about? Like, what was it for? I would say keep communicating with this person, but I'm not sure whether it can be something more than friendship. Let's use some more cards just to clarify this. So if you stay and if you leave. So yeah, I feel like if you leave this person, you will be very lonely and you will be thinking like, why? Why do I have to leave them? Because, well, okay, maybe we can be lovers, but we could have been friends and I left this person, and why? And you would be very lonely and you would be thinking too much about it. But if you stay, you just have to accept the fact that, well, they don't love me and it's okay, but we can still help each other. I feel like you need each other because maybe they need something from you, maybe they need something from you, maybe you need something from them. But I feel like you guys really can help each other. And if it's not romantically, well, it's okay because we need different people in our lives. And it's very difficult to find a true friend. And I feel like you guys get each other, so why stop it? Just because they don't love you? It could be more complicated if you are in love with them. But again, if you leave them, you will feel very lonely and you will start your journey and you will start finding your true self. You'll be thinking about different things, trying to understand why you are here and what you should be doing. It's also not a bad thing, but that's just what's going to happen if you leave them. I don't feel like you will be happy here. But here, you will be able to help each other. So, again, it's up to you. It's just what you want to achieve. Thank you so much for being here, guys. You are the best. Please let me know whether the message that you've got resonates with you or not. And if you have a free minute, just write a comment and tell me which one of these decks do you prefer, because I personally love all of them. This one I use mostly for relationships, this one for different problems, especially for difficult problems, and this one I use from time to time occasionally. Not very often because it has very simple illustrations for minor arcana cards, but I like it very much. I hope that you like this video. See you next time. Bye.